It's not supposed to be this cold down south. Good evening, everyone. I hope you have something to keep you warm, whether it be whiskey, rum, cider, beer, mead, whatever it might be. I hope you've got something to keep you warm because it's fucking freezing in the UK right now. I showed the guys from Titans this morning a little screen capture of my Apple weather app that said feels like -7. Ridiculous. But welcome to our 40k After Dark, where we can just sit together and chat for an hour and a half about absolute nonsense. We do have a topic tonight. However, I haven't turned off the super chat bot because I don't really have a rant. I don't really have a 10-15 minute thing to say about this. We're just going to talk about it a little bit. I'm going to read through the community article. We're going to look at the previous winners. And we're just going to have a chat where if you join in at any point tonight or in the future stream, if you watch it on demand, you can tell me what you think should be miniature of the year for 2022. I've got my favourite. I know which one's my favourite. Be keen to know what you guys think. In the meantime, before we get started, a few bits of mini admin type things, you know, the normal YouTube click, click, ding that we all love, right? Click the like button. Now, it's 40 of you and 14 likes. Why don't you just turn the stream on and click that like button straight away? Fucking lazy shits. Then there's that subscribe button for those of you that aren't already chatting, but if you are watching and you haven't chatted before, because you can't chat without a subscription. And it's free, costs you nothing. And if you're watching it on demand, you also want to hit that button for me. And then there's that bell notification, you know, just to make sure that you see the streams, obviously, because you want to see the streams. The other piece of admin I've got, which is mental, by the way, it's from a beautiful human in chat called Carl of Hodgie, a beautiful person in chat who already came in with a mammoth super chat 3.5 hours before we went live. It just said week off fund, which is amazing, by the way. Thank you, because it's helping me slightly with the whole mental capacity of actually having a week off this year at the end of right at the end of the year. Hey, we're going to talk about miniature of the year tonight. We're going to talk about model of the year. Now you'll notice already that the illustrious, the wonderful Warhammer Widows in chat, she actually came home early.
Woo!
Well, I mean, it was travel day today anyway.
Yeah.
But we went and picked her up from the train station at 6 o'clock. So Lucy's here tonight, and she came home for a week off, straight on stream.
I'm glad I did come home early because each train I stepped off, the tannoy was either announcing a cancellation or a delay, or I'd look on the main board to see when my next train was, and it would sort of ticker tape down as cancelled, delayed, cancelled. And I thought, bloody hell, I might be asleep on the M25 at this rate.
Why would you want the M25 if you start on a train?
They're all cancelled. You got to make your own way home now.
Fair enough. Right, so Lucy's with us tonight. She's back. Hasn't got herself a drink though. Let the team know. So we're going to talk about miniature of the year, and I'm going to show you the website page from GW. There's a specific image they put up here which I find quite interesting because I would suggest that it probably has most of the favourites on it. Maybe not all of them. I'm going to read through this article. For a while, what I was going to do this afternoon, because Luce wasn't due to be back till 10 o'clock, was I was going to make myself a PowerPoint presentation that had every single one of their listed models of the year on it that we could scroll through as a chat and give it a score out of 10 or something. And then I saw how many things could potentially be model of the year, and I went, fuck that, not happening. So what we're going to do is we're going to screen share the Games Workshop Warhamster community page.
Merry Christmas.
Thank you, Omino Jacko. You're a hero. Big shout out for gifting 5 memberships as well, you legend. If you've just been gifted a membership by Mr. Jacko, please, people, make sure you use it. It's very, very important to me that you use his gifted membership because he's giving it to you for free. You get to come and try out the channel, right? So get involved. Come and join us in the Great Hall. Come and join us. Miniature of the Year 2022. So Miniature of the Year 2022 voting is now open. This was on the 2nd of December, so just under a week ago. Another year of Warhammer is drawing to a close, and our cup has runneth over with wonderful miniatures once again. Over the last 12 months, we've had a host of stunning new heroes for Warhammer Age of Sigmar, such as a Kellen Thrallmaster, the Lady of Vines, in Warhammer 40,000 new Guardians, a Sinister Phoenix Lord, and more have stepped out of the webway, while the Leagues of Votan made themselves known after decades in isolation. Now, this is the image that I thought was quite interesting, because it showed off a lot of the super core models, I guess, that have come out over 2022. I quite liked the Warpsmith. I love the Avatar. Wasn't too sold on the Parasite. We're obviously speaking 40 and 30k. The Kratos was kind of cool, I guess. The Leviathan is very, very popular. Leagues of Votan is Marmite. Personally, I'm on the I hate it. The new Demon Prince is glorious. Necromunda took to the Ash Waste with a flotilla of vehicles. Kill Team went into the dark. Warcry ventured into the heart of Gur. The Horror Territory dropped literal legions of miniatures on us. Will Darkstrider scan the competition and find a path to victory? Will the Norks go rampages or the...
Evening both. Gutted I can't make next week. Special thanks to Lucy for being so understanding. Love these streams, guys. Thank you.
Thanks for the super chat. You're a hero. Well, how were you so understanding?
I may have been doing work emails while I was on holiday. Possibly.
Shocking. Shocking. You have to have time off.
I did. I had most of the time off.
Shocking. The Kara Temple Harpy swapped the pitch for the podium. Will Chaos reign supreme once again with the lumbering Knight Abominant, or will Kado Ezekaya moodily pose his way to revenge and glory? Blah, 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 blah. Here are a few of the previous winners to give you a benchmark, because I found this quite interesting, right? So we start off with Magnus the Red 2016, big giant monster character. Mortarian 2017, big giant monster character. Noise Marine, I think whoever voted for that one was drunk. Or that might have been the only model out there here. Abaddon the Despoiler on the 2019. Could not argue with that one. Absolute beautiful sculpt for the War Master. Finally doing him justice. Gazgal Thraka 2020 again. Can't argue with that one. And then last year, of course, Be'lakor the Dark Master. There's a theme going, right, as to what is model of the year. With the exception of a shitty Noise Marine, it typically ends up being a big character and their return to the tabletop in glorious plastic. Then there's a big vote now button. Cast your vote now and help decide what's crown Military Year 2022. You've got 2 weeks. Voting closes on Friday the 16th of December, okay? 16th of December. You've got 7 more days to vote. Now I'm going to open incognito, and the reason why I'm opening incognito is because I've already voted and it would tell me I wasn't allowed to vote. So, this is what you have to vote from, people. Look at this. And what I found was really interesting wasn't the fact that they weren't looking for you to vote for Military of the Year, but look at what's been released in 12 months. People say they need to release things more quickly. Look at this. This is all models for 2020, 2022. There's tons of it. There's fucking tons of it. They've chucked loads of it out. And when you look at some of the stuff that they've chucked out, if we scroll down, Jesus, and we look about things like 40k that's important. Darkstrider was important. Right, Captain of Gravitar, we don't care. Eldritch Omen's box is a big box. Okay, Zone Mortalis Underhive sector was fucking cool. Eldari Warlocks were amazing. Guardians were a great refresh. Dark Reapers were needed. Malgan Ra is a quality model. Warzone Nakman with the Eldari Voice Guide was incredible. Shining Spears, the Avatar. Okay, Arena of Shade battle box was a great battle box itself. There was a couple of battle zones that came out, which was some just cool looking terrain. The Parasite of Mortrex for the Tyranids. Okay, we've got Ash Waste stuff, which is I also think beautiful and lovely. Knight Abominant, Knight War Dogs. The Orlok Outriders are great models as well. Operative Umbral 6 is beautiful. It goes on, right? So much heresy stuff you can shake a fucking stick at. There's loads of it. Age of Darkness box game.
Noise Marine was a gas choice.
It was a gas choice, Carl. Great word. Chaos, the new Chaos Cultist, which are beautiful. The Dark Commune, which is beautiful. A Leviathan Siege Res in plastic. I've owned about 19 of the resin ones in my time, and now they're in plastic. They're just stunningly beautiful. Psycharian in plastic, beautiful. More Leviathan in plastic, beautiful. Okay, we keep coming down to more 40k stuff. Chaos Space Marine Possessed Marines, which are stunningly great. The Accursed Cultist, which I think's cool. Into the Dark, including Kroot and Imperial Navy Breaches. The Breaches are amazing. The Kroot are phenomenally looking. And it carries on. Full Votan release. They're all shit. Don't worry about them. King Brod was a bit of a rip-off, but the model's cool. We'll go into that one maybe later. Shadow Vaults with Karsakin. New Land Raiders. More Votan. All shit. Don't worry about that. New Predators. All the tank stuff that's come out for the heresy stuff. There's just loads and loads and Cadia Stands, not forgetting Cadia Stands, beautiful kits. The Prometheum tanks and cargo ridge haulers is amazing. Some of the Necromunda terrain just pisses over the 40k stuff, by the way. Just amazing, amazing, amazing stuff, right? Mid-left strategy, it's just amazing. Now, tons of stuff. Look at all this shit we've had, right? Loads and loads and loads. There is, however, one correct choice, chat, for Model of the Year 2022. Now, because I've opened this particular window as an incognito tab, it will let me vote again.
Kieran Blackheart's new models is best wait.
Oh, wait. Sorry, Will. Yeah. So because I have opened it in an incognito tab, it will let me vote again. Lots of cool things in here that you could vote for. Some really pretty models that I could vote for. Some of the heresy stuff is beautiful. I love the Leviathans. I love the new Possessed Marines. I love... the Umbral 6 model. He's beautiful. I love the Shining Spears. I love Dark Strider. No one cares about more Space Marines. There's only one correct choice, though, chat. There's only one correct choice. That one. That's the correct choice. There you go. Thank you for completing the survey. That is the choice. So what we're going to do now is we're going to put the link for the Warhamster community page into chat for you guys right now. And you lot should all go in there, copy, paste. You should all go in there. You should scroll to the bottom. You should hit vote now. And you should pick your model of the year, which should be the Avatar. Right? Should be the Avatar. So, this is the only choice. It's the only correct choice. All right? But love the new Red Butchers. Fuck you. In the meantime, I want to say a massive shout out to all you people that have super chatted, specifically Chris and his heart, because I doesn't read that one out for you. Read the rest of them out for us as well. But a big shout out to Tony Winnick, who is the third individual person this week to gift 50 memberships in one go.
That's amazing.
What a fucking legend.
Although, I've just spotted some of your night bots.
What
is this?
Oh, yes. You've been
What
away,
is
haven't you?
this?
Nothing, babe. Don't read it. It's fine. They wanted new night. I was just putting new nightbots in last night whilst Paddy and Joe were streaming because Bron was like, "What's going on?" Warhamster, yeah, it's Warhamster community page, Vex. That's what you call it, right? Yeah, everyone loves Nightbot now. Hey brother, driving 19 hours to Cairns in Australia. Keep me amused. I will try my best, my friend. Welcome. Thank you for putting us on whilst we're driving as well. Off to play with ambush geckos and Veloca chickens. Okay. Avatar ticks all the boxes for what people usually vote for in these polls. He does. To be fair as well, the Avatar. I want when we look at Magnus Mortarion, we look at Abaddon, we look at Ghazghkull, we look at Be'lakor. There was some variety. Abaddon, you could put a cape on or off. Okay. With Be'lakor, you could choose to put a dead Space Marine on the base or not. And Magnus had a choice of melee weapons. And Mortarion had two different poses with the same weapons. There was some variety. I feel like the Avatar, they actually did a very nice job of being able to allow you to make it unique. 3 different melee weapons, 3 different head options. And that's a real winner for a unique model that will be one of the only models you have in your army. Not everyone's avatar is necessarily going to look the same right now, which I think is really cool. So it ticks so many boxes for me, that kit. It's a beautiful kit. The sculpt is incredible. It's going to be a nightmare for me to paint, but you can build 3 different heads. You could buy 3 different avatars.
What do you call sweaty boobies? Humor titties.
Thanks, Dave. Brilliant. This is why we've got the new Nightbot. You see, we're just going childish all the time.
I see.
Yeah.
I do see that.
Yeah. So you could have 3. You could buy 3 different avatar models if you really wanted to, and you could have 3 different looking avatars. Right? That's a huge win for that. So there you go. Tell me, chat. What do you think? What's your model of the year? Are you guys voting, and where are you voting? Tell me what your model is and why. Otherwise, you've got another hour and 15 minutes. Just chat bollocks. So, over to you, chat.
I found the Warhammer shop in York.
Warhamster shop.
Yeah, completely by accident. It's a teeny tiny little shop.
Is it?
Yeah.
Actual official Warhammer or third party?
No, official one.
Okay.
Yeah, I think they only have 1 table in it.
It's pretty small, isn't it?
It's really small.
Yeah, okay.
But it was in one of the old buildings. I wonder if that's why. Because you can't just go knocking walls down and extending out and stuff.
Possibly.
Yeah.
Possibly. Did you miss us? Did you miss chat? No.
No.
That look was no.
No. So I had to buy a new pair of shoes in York because my walking boots were shredding my feet and my ankles are actually bruised from them. And he said to me, I tell you what, York men do not like women being on their own.
No?
They don't like it. I had my mealtime interrupted twice by men who were convinced You were going to turn up and you were just running late. There was one...
I mean, I was running fucking late if I was back here, wasn't I?
There was one lovely old man called Colin who wouldn't leave me alone, and his wife was hitting his arm going, "Leave her alone, Colin." And his friend turned up, and I gestured to say, "Do you want to take the spare seat at my table? I'm not using it." And the look of, "Are you on your own, love?" "Yep." No, you're not." "Yes, I'm on my own." Where's your husband?" "He's with the kids back home."
Yeah.
"Where's home?" "Southampton." "What? Why are you here by yourself?" "Because I was about to kill someone." That's why.
It would be nice to have a picture of each item without having to visit the main GW website. Yeah, John, that's one of the things I was going to try and do today for the chat, right? And that's what I'm saying. I then looked at it and was like, no, I'm not downloading all those images and putting them in one place. They should have probably done that for us, but Chris says the loom caught squig on a stick. Enough said. Yeah, absolutely. Stoke Warhammer is teeny tiny too, says Ozzy. Most games workshops by me in SoCal have just one table. Everyone plays at home or goes to a local gaming store. Southampton has 1, 2, 3, 4 tables? 5 tables? 5 tables is pretty big, isn't it?
Yeah, I think they've got 5. They've pushed 4 together, so there's one little one and then 2 much bigger ones.
Is York stuck in the 30s, says Procrastinator AI. Loose attracts all the weirdos, says Carl of Hodgie. Yes, including all of you.
I don't think it's that they're stuck in the 30s. I think it's just very I wonder if it's their culture that the men folk take their women folk out to the pub for a meal together, and it's just even
So you're saying that the North is in fact stuck in the Dark Ages?
It's lovely. It was really chivalrous. They were genuinely uncomfortable that I'd gone on holiday by myself and that you were here doing the domestic duties. It wasn't. I'm making it sound really sexist. It's not. It's not.
How do you feel about that, Northern people?
It was really, really sweet. I think they were really uncomfortable with it. Kind of like, why have you let her out by herself? She might get kidnapped.
For those of you that are from the North who are in our chat right now, do you let your women vote? Is that something you
women folk.
Do you let your women vote? Is that something you allow them to do? Is it? No? Yorkshire Hammer says the Avatar by miles is brilliant too. Deserves it because Eldar players were done dirty for years with no new releases. They deserve this, but only on this Strands of Fate, obviously. Thank you, Yorkshire Hammer. How many subs did we get you to on Wednesday? Did we get you too many subs? I was 49 when I last looked. Where are you at now, bud? Tell me. Colonel says, "Oh wow, Lou. Sorry to hear that. I did not know that it was like that in the UK." No, it's just the North, apparently.
I've made it sound so much worse than it was. It was really lovely and really funny. And once I got chatting to them, they were amazed and kind of like, "So he's at home looking after the kids and you're here on holiday."
Did they say, "Are you lost? It's this way to the kitchen"?
No.
Is that what you're saying?
No.
No? Or how are you going to pay for this? You don't have your own money. Did they say that to you?
That. I think his wife might have punched him square in the nose if he'd have said that. It was really sweet. It was very, very chivalrous.
Colonel says, "I did vote for the Avatar, by the way. You made the right choice."
My wife complains that I never buy her flowers. I didn't realize she sold them.
Oh, I've got another one for that. Along that line for you, Simon, in just a minute. We'll let Crisis come through.
Can I suggest Manchester for Secret Project Northern Branch? It's already like real-life Necromunda around here on a Friday evening.
We have, in fact, looked at Manchester Crisis as an option, yes, so don't you worry. Simon, I can't remember exactly how this went, but I know that if I had attempted the same thing, I'd be murdered dead. My dad bought my mum flowers for Valentine's.
Aww.
Mm-hmm. Bag of plain, bag of self-raising.
Oh, right. Yeah.
So he bought her flowers, plural, and then was like, "Okay, you can bake something."
Yeah, I think I might have tried to waterboard you with the flour if you'd done that to me. Make a nice thick paste and then just make you choke on it.
At least they weren't drunk trying to hit on you. Well, she hasn't said that they weren't, John, all right?
Colin was very lovely and he was out for a meal with his lady wife.
No, I'm joking. I am joking, and it's probably people just giving a fuck about
Yeah,
you, right?
I wonder if it was I probably stuck out like a sore thumb. I had no kids with me, no husband with me, and I wonder if they thought I was lost or.
Yeah. I vote for the Avatar. It's a level of iconography in the Hobbit, says Nuggle Matthew. You made the right choice. It is the most beautiful. I mean, right, chat. Talk amongst yourselves a minute. I'm going to use the website right now. GW. Okay. Is it going to work? Oh, it's working. Good. Okay. Click, ding. Oh, hang on. Click, ding. Armies of Xenos, Aldari, Avatar of Kane, full screen mode, and do some zoom, and then we screen share. Boop, like that. See, I'm doing all the sound effects with you at the same time. Boop, boop, zoom, like that. Right, okay.
Just like that.
Look at this for a kit. How can you not vote for this as the best model of 2022? Tell me one model that beats that particular as an icon in Warhammer 40k. Tell me one model that. How can anybody vote for anything other than this? Right? And then if we look at the options, boop, different heads, different weapons, different heads. I actually genuinely want to buy a second one so I can give it this axe and this head. But they're expensive. But I literally want to give this fire axe, this head, because I feel like it's kind of Viking almost. And I'm like, oh, that would be really. What I did is I built the original. I built the OG. I built this hair, this sword, right? Because I just think that it's just the best one. It's the most iconic Avatar. But this head and this axe is what I want to put on him. So I need to get a second Avatar. And since I kind of wanted to bin the first one after seeing Daz's, maybe now's the time. But yeah, look at that model. Who beats that? Right? Primaris Captain number 6 is obviously more iconic, says Jack Scott. Hi, Liam, the missus, and everyone in Chatland. Hey, Dorkosaurus. Welcome, dude. I voted Goliath Mauler. I mean, not a terrible choice, to be fair. I love options, says Rick Jack. Exactly. Avatar's gorgeous, but there's something off about the fire to my eye. I think if you look... So this is going to sound like a really horrible thing to say to whoever put this on the GW page. But the fire, the way it's painted, looks odd in this one. Like, it doesn't look like it's actually coming out of his foot there. I don't feel like it's been... It looks kind of detached and just stuck on as extra here. That's not the model, though. That's having got the model in front of me, that's the paint job, not the model. Right? So, I feel like there's just nothing that quite beats that. And if you say otherwise, guess what? You're wrong. It's a fact. If it will let me post links, it won't let you post links, John. What are you trying to link, my friend? The colour scheme for the Avatar, the Warcom site had up around release were amazing. No one can post links in here apart from me. Only criticism of the Avatar model is the flames. Personally not a fan of model flames, but still the best for 2022. Agree, Kai. The flames are better when certain people got hold of them and painted them differently. They did look better, right? AC/DC and Guns N' Roses tonight for me, says Dave B. I don't know what that's in reference to, but Battlezone Fronteras beats it for sure, says Mandy. No, Mandy, you're wrong again. Unhelmeted Avatar with axe is my fave. Now I want to make it. Now I don't want to build another Avatar. Come on, chat. I can't. I don't want to buy another Avatar now. 5 to 10 at night whilst I'm drinking cider. My vote is AC/DC. Amazing. What are you on about? What are you voting for? How can you vote against Squig on a Stick? Why would I vote for Squig on a Stick? How can 40k have the prettiest model? Should be AOS. I mean, on the whole, AOS has a prettier model range on the whole. But when you look at the Eldar range that's been updated over the last few years, I think they probably win it. But then I'm a stinking elf fan, so.
Do you know what I liked about that model you just shown?
What's that about?
It's not that busy.
I mean,
some models there's bones on a chain, there's a cape, there's a massive headdress. That's just the model. Like, you can't hide behind the model. It has to be your painting talent to shine through.
Yeah, that's why I'm not happy about painting it.
Oh. Okay.
You are kind of right, though. It's busy without being busy.
Yeah.
It's detailed without being busy.
Yeah.
It's probably a better way of putting that, actually. I'm on the phone with the IRS. Do you need anything while I have them on the line? The whole time was only 2.5 hours. So we want you to miss out on a chance for an AMA. Jesus Christ. Magnetise. I don't magnetise things, Colonel.
What's an AMA?
Ask me anything. I don't magnetise things because I fucking hate working with magnets. I hate drilling bits out and trying to magnetise things. I hate the fact that people get to the table and go, I've magnetised my weapons, and everything's just flopping around and jiggling because they're held on with these weak little shitty magnets. And then they go to, I was playing a guy the other day, we went to move some models out of a building and all the fucking hands fell off, and it's like... I have magnetised like Telemon dreads because from Forge World they come with recesses for magnets. So I'm like, okay, that's easy. I just literally stick a magnet in, that's fine. And even then, I hate the fact that the fucking fist keeps spinning around because I'm a fucking magnet. I hate magnets. I hate magnets. You say you can't buy another. You say you can't buy another avatar while on cider. I bought 30 Death Riders while drunk. Yes, but I haven't drunk that much cider, and it's not a cheap model. I mean, it's not the most expensive model out there, but it's not a cheap model. Bollocks! Argentina just won. I don't know what you're on about.
You winkers.
What's winkers?
I think you're supposed to put wankers.
Weak little cheap magnets is the problem. 100% Mandy it is. Yeah, absolutely it is. Best, prettiest 40k model ever in your opinion, Liam? Ooh. That's really hard.
Ever,
yeah. That's real. I've got some real favourites. Oh my lord. The thing is, I'm wildly
one
biased
that you've
as well.
painted, or one
Just the prettiest model I've ever made.
ever made, ever.
That's a real hard question. Huge fan of Eldred Ulthron, the High Farseer.
Happy Friday all. It's time to get smashed with you lit and talk 40k, heart.
Love you, Ham. That's the right life choice. I love Jane Zar is an incredible model. This new avatar is obviously beautiful.
My vote for best figure of the year is my wife walking away. Kate Upton from any angle says in a close second.
Shouldn't it be walking towards you? Best figure should be my wife walking towards me. Why is she walking away? What have you done?
Probably that super chat. I love Bellacore. He's an incredible model. Big fan of Bellacore. Oh my god, there's just so many super fucking cool models out there.
Look at my Canis Rex in the Discord gallery. A good use of magnets. And don't buy weak magnets.
I won't buy any magnets, Mandy. No magnets.
I swear to God, you used to love magnets.
No, I don't. I've never loved magnets. I've used them. I've never loved them.
I'm sure you were really like, Luce, look at this. Wow, look, I can get the turret to turn and everything.
The turrets don't need magnets to turn. Turrets just turn.
No, this thing definitely was magnetized. You made me look at it 3 times. It was a long time ago. We weren't in this house, I don't think. It was ages ago, and I remember thinking, oh, there's magnets now. Fun. Let's hope the infant children don't eat those.
I hate them.
You had a whole box of magnets.
You put super glue on the model, and you push the magnet in, and then when you pull your thumb out, the magnet's stuck to your thumb and not the model. That's brilliant. Or you'll fucking glue the magnet in, and you'll glue the magnet, and you'll be like, right, check the polarity. You've checked the polarity fucking 15 times to make sure that when you have glued the magnets in and you put it together, they snap together like magnets. Then the glue dries, and you go to push it together. How? As it suddenly, when it's in there with loads of super glue, how has it suddenly gone? No, other way, like that.
You know when you were gluing the magnet, didn't you think the earbuds that you shouldn't put in your ears anymore, that they would work? You could boop, put them on and hold it in place with an earbud instead of your thumb.
What are you on about?
You just said that you'd stick the magnet in and then you'd take your thumb away and the magnet would be stuck to your thumb.
Yeah.
There's a huge surface area there, so why didn't you get a cotton bud for your ear?
Oh, a cotton bud.
Cotton bud.
I thought you said an earbud.
Yeah, cotton bud.
Like I thought you were talking about like a headphone.
No, you
like an
couldn't use
AirPod.
that, because then there's a tiny surface area. I don't know. You're not using your brain anymore, babe. I think you need a holiday.
I've just like used magnets. So who's got the best odds of winning the 22 Mini of the Year? I actually, honestly, Grimdark Sun, all joking aside, think that the Avatar will probably be the one that wins it. It kind of fits the model and the mold for everything that's won it previously. So we've had, like I said, Magnus, Mortari, and Bellacore all win it previously. I think it's probably going to be the Avatar, if we're honest. So Liam, show us on this doll where the magnet touched you. Absolutely, absolutely. Sounds like a personal problem. I would suggest you stop eating so many crayons. No, that's the infantry to do that. That's the infantry, right? Exactly how it went for me, says Carla Podgy. Exactly, you see? I speak for the people. I speak for the people. Get the rum out. I'm on Titanic 401 whiskey. And sorry, no powder puff crap. It's Xmas Eve. You were Remy lol, but I still love you. I'm assuming that's the whiskey talk, kids, D? Thank you. Powder puff. That's because I used to wear a light blue beret. I've still got it up in the wardrobe. I still own my beret.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah, still have it up in the wardrobe, and it is light blue and horrible and honking. When magnets work, they work great. When they don't, they are annoying. Categorically, I love Paddy, but his like crisis suits and things like that are all fully magnetized, and they are fucking annoying because you grab one and all the it's like grabbing one of his crisis suits with all the guns magnetized. It's like grabbing a fucking 6-month-old Christmas tree that's been left in the garden. You grab it, and all the pines go. That's what happens with his you grab the crisis suit, and all the magnets go. And they all fall. You're like, what? Which one had which weapon? I don't know. He's don't worry, I'll do it. Like, well, no, I don't know which one had which weapon. Honestly, that's how it goes. They all just fall off, and I'm like, and people go, use bigger magnets, like tiny little guns. You can't use bigger magnets. Fucking Quipster, the sadistic fuck. Do you know what he did? Right, Custodian Guard, specifically Alurus Custodian Terminators, or the Wardens can have Guardian Spears or Castellan Axes. Right, you can have one or the other. Those of you that have built them in the past will know that you get a hand with a big shaft of either the spear or the axe, and then you get a little attachment point, and you get to pick whether you're sticking the axe head on or whether you're sticking the spear head on. And you know what that sadistic fuck did? He magnetized the weapon heads. So he can take the axe head off and put the spear head on. He's got tiny little magnets.
Yeah, I've seen how small they can go.
What? Who does that?
I wonder if he uses a toothpick, gets a bit of glue on a toothpick, picks up the magnet, and then.
It's not even about how he did it. It's just having the fucking patience to do it. Like, why? Just fucking buy more Terminators, and that's got to be so much effort that if you get slightly wrong, you fuck the whole model. Is it worth it? Sadistic prick. Anyway, I drew the line at magnetizing Alurus. That joint point is so solid and small. See, exactly, Boris. Exactly. I just thought your voucher out, by the way. I have my Kill Team Custodians magnetized, and yes, I did that. Mandy, you're also one of those also terribly sadistic people. Honestly, you people. I reckon you're the sort of people that pluck the wings off of flies and watch them try and escape. So what's the worst model of the year? My vote is Ogre Morbright's Blood Pelt Hunter. I mean, he wasn't great, was he? Worst model of the year. If we remove Votan, because they're all just horrible, really. Worst model of the year. That's a hard one.
Worst one to build, worst one to paint, or worst one to play?
Just the worst looking one in general.
Just the worst looking one?
Yeah. I mean, I'm also conscious that I'm only looking at it from a 40k stroke heresy perspective, simply because I don't play AOS at the moment. Although, ooh. Look what I picked up from Element Games, ! Element. Someone said AOS the other night. Should we see AOS on the channel scene? Just Ghost with contrast, right? Should be easy enough.
Just Corax white them.
Fuck off. That's too expensive a box set to go near a Corax white. Jesus Christ. Worst model, any of the Space Marine lieutenants. Have you seen the new announced Space Marine captain? Because that's original. I think that's a shit looking model, to be honest with you. Okay, Quipster went nuts. I did magnetize some of my new custodians to interchange weapons, and the way to maintain what the polarity is, you use a different size magnet, like a cylinder. Now, you know the way not to worry about polarity, Colonel? Don't magnetize, okay? Red Butchers are the worst because they didn't make them. Orc Rocker. Yeah, I hate... I have to be conscious because I sent it to Laura and to Ben to say happy wedding anniversary because I know they loved it. But I hated that model personally. I wasn't a fan of that one at all.
Don't listen, Ben.
But they won't give a fuck. They got a free model out of it. They got, you know. But yeah, he's horrible. Oh, that hoodie. Ooh, that hoodie though, mate. Love it. Oh, thanks, mate. Thank you. Spooky boys. Yeah, exactly. I magnetized 30,000 points of a world eaters. Lehman Russ. Honestly. www.pornhub.com. Then you won't have enough time to magnetize 30,000 points of world eaters.
Orc rock a gash.
Full gash. Absolutely fucking honking.
You know how people paint full armies in a theme? I'm wondering, because the orc was a wedding present, has anybody painted a bride and groom orc in the congregation?
My wife bought me Loyal Marines today. I feel sick.
Did you slap her? Did you? I think if anybody painted their missus as an orc, that would be a very short marriage.
I think I'd be okay with an orc. Like, aw.
If I painted you as an orc,
me as an
that's the
orc?
40k fucking equivalent of calling you
Aw.
fucking Shrek.
That's fine. On some days it's accurate.
I didn't say that. Legion of Grief is what Joe turns into when he plays Votan. 100% true. White base coat, then green contrast. Yeah, well, didn't they have... There was like a Nighthawk colour, wasn't there? So, that'd be easy. Controversial choice, Goth Rocker. I can remember how orcs used to be thought of as hilarious back in the day. Best thing GWD was taking them seriously and making them brutal and grim. Yeah, I agree. So, again, Beast Arises based orcs is super cool. The funny, stupid, squig riding, fucking don't know which way to point the gun, just press any button orcs. I don't like it. I don't like it. I've seen models on wedding cakes. Have you?
That's cool.
That is cool. Speaking of free models, I'm being gifted 4 old school Raiders, Ravagers, and a brand new Castigator tomorrow. Christmas is coming early. That sounds amazing. Santa logo, I'll only vote for that model. He looks cool, right? There was a guy called Hugo Marchant who got him made for you. I don't know if you saw.
What?
He's not up there
Why?
because he's in the studio.
Why?
Because we used him as Santa Logan yesterday.
Did you ask?
No,
Why?
because you weren't here to ask. So
He's
you know,
mine. He's my gift.
he was even the thumbnail.
You should ask.
No, he was even the thumbnail. Look, hang on.
Never.
I'll show you this, Lise. What's this? Where's your channel? That one, like that. You guys can't watch. Talk amongst yourselves. Look, he was in the thumbnail. Look, I even put snow on it.
Custodes hate magnets too.
Tordy.
Custodes. There it is. And every turn he flew across the table and dropped a present. So we had to go to Morrison specifically to buy Christmas wrapping paper.
Oh, did you?
And Joe took 5 of the little crates that we've got in the studio, and he wrapped them and put little bits of string around them. And then every turn he flew across the table, dropped a present, and then Joe and Paddy had to fight over the presents.
Ah, who
That was
won?
yesterday's stream. Spoilers. Paddy, I think.
What did he get? What were the presents that he got?
Well, so when they captured the presents, they could either choose to keep them for points or open them. And if they opened them, they got units back. And both of them, I think both of them opened 2 each, to greedy fucks.
See, they go away. Go
Yeah.
away.
Yeah. Liam, it's time to give loose the talk, about the orc and the fungal and tell her how baby orcs are made. Baby orcs aren't made, they're grown. My first time running Tau versus Leagues of Votan, can't wait to get spanked. I think Tau will have a rough time against Votan, I'm afraid. Right. Liam is sleeping in the doghouse. I probably am.
It's fine. He always borrows my stuff. It's fine.
Boris says it was a good stream. Was it a good stream last night, team? What did you think to it? We were talking about this, actually. Tangent, away from Model of the Year. We were talking about this after the fact last night. So after the stream finished, we were talking about the stream itself. And we were like, so numbers were... They started off okay. They started off quite high. They kind of dropped off quite quickly. I'm like, why is that? And I said, well, the thing is, we don't really have an established audience right now for fun, narrative, random kind of 40k. Because the guys made that scenario up on their own. Now, with a weird and wonderful brain like Joe's, we could do more of those kinds of random streams. So they're not Tempest of War. They're not match play. They're not fucking Warzone Nephilim or that nonsense. So we thought to ourselves, could we do more of those, and would you guys like it? So the question comes out to you, chat. Like, did you love it? Would you watch more of them? Or were you like, it's cool for a one-off? And to be clear, we wouldn't be doing it every month, right? So maybe we'd do 1 or 2 a month rather than 1 every 6 months. Because the last time we did something like that was probably the Devastation of Barlish that we did, right? So at the moment, what I've done is every time I'm not involved, I'm like, right, lads, go on, make something random up, go for it. And that's what they've done this week. So you had a post-stream debrief professional. Yes, I do that kind of stuff with the team.
Yeah, they
and they're looking at me like, Liam, it's 11:20, we want to go home.
You debrief. I'll be sat watching some telly, having only sat down maybe 20 minutes previous, and then you debrief right in the doorway. I'm trying to watch Call the Midwife. Piss off. Like, go and debrief in the office.
We do debrief. I'm conscious about if we debrief in the office, it's below the stairs where all the kids are sleeping upstairs, and there's 4 deep voices.
You've met our children.
Yeah, they would sleep through the apocalypse.
The 9 o'clock Hoover sometimes.
Last night's was brilliant. I thought it was a fun stream. I'd be happy with more. Laura said I thought it was funsies. Russ says yes, I would watch more. Grant says I really liked it. Voland, thank you so much for becoming a member. You're a hero. Come and join us in the Great Hall. ! Discord. You're a superstar for becoming a member. That puts us up to 56 new members, team. All right. None of this £100 voucher nonsense again, by the way. Right? Better than Love Island, though.
Ugh, yeah.
Love the narrative, says Tim. Last night's was brilliant, says Mrs. Fenholio. Okay, cool. So you guys really enjoyed it then. I think you need to try a once a month match play non-Tempest game, see what those numbers are like. The only thing we haven't seen yet. You mean actual Warzone Nephilim, wee man? Is that what you're talking about? Because we have also talked about doing that. So, at the moment, the first Thursday of the month is always chat plays. So what I was thinking, and I'm literally spitballing out loud right now, the guys don't know this. First Thursday of the month is chat plays. So I was thinking something like second Thursday would be Tempest, third Thursday would be random narrative scenario, fourth Thursday would be Warzone Nephilim. Right? And then if there's a fifth Thursday, we would probably just do a standard Tempest stream. But that means that for 4 Thursdays a month, you're getting 4... Excuse the paint on my phone, by the way. It's not that I haven't washed what's loose away, honest. For 4 Thursdays a month, you're getting 4 different types of games. You're going to get chat plays, Tempest, narrative, matched play. Let me know what you think of that. I think that is quite nice. I think. But something like that, right? That's something we could do. And the reason why I say Nephilim, wee man, is because we would play the current active competitive. Because the thing is, right, the guys, they can all play competitively apart from Brom. So it's a common misconception that the guys on the channel can't play. Like Joe went to a GT with Tyranids a couple of months ago and won it. So, you know, what are you about to say, Lise?
I was just going through the calendar when you're going to have 5 Thursdays. I think March might be.
Yeah, but if there's a 5th Thursday, then we just put a random extra Tempest game in or something. But the reason why I wouldn't come up with 5 different games is because most months will be 4 Thursdays. It could be fun, right? It could be fun. I missed a large chunk, but I left my machine lurking. I liked what I saw. It reminded me of that narrative Space Marines versus Squig Battle Report on Warhammer Plus. That's cool. I'd be happy with less competitive, says Mrs. Fenolio. Sounds great to me, something for everyone. That was kind of my thoughts, right? What about meta list game for Paddy? Well, exactly, yeah. To have different types of games would be good. Keep it fresh. For non-members, it gives them a taste of everything. Then you have more options available for members. Yeah, that's good. Dinosaur says, sounds good to me. Mixes everything up. Love it, says Tim Hoskin. That'd be cool for Warhammer tabletop streams, says Matty. No, they can play competitive, know the rules of the armies they love most. No, they can play competitive. They know the rules of the armies they play. But yeah, well, exactly. They do. 100%. Chris says, yes, I think it would be worth a go, says Wee Man. Like the sound of the different games, but I'm off to bed. The Lemsip kicked in and now it's time to crash. Good man.
Oh, he's got cold.
Come on, people. We need to help Liam get more massive members. We don't. You've already cost me £100 this fucking week that I haven't bought for Boris yet. I need to sort that out. I spoke to Element today about buying that voucher and then forgot to do it. So I'll do that probably tomorrow. We'll get it sorted for you. Boris is in chat. I think I've seen him in chat. But, you know.
Do you know what else I found out in York?
I'm content with 56 new members, team. We don't need any more. Until the next stream. As long as we don't hit 100 each stream. Go on, what else did you find out in York?
They have a really, really good dinosaur history.
Oh.
Didn't know that. I went to the York Museum thinking, oh, okay. And then, boom, dinosaur history.
It's actually quite interesting.
It is. Because For some stupid reason, because we're such a small country, I thought we didn't really have that many dinosaurs. For some stupid reason. Surrounded by water, why wouldn't we? But York's found loads of stuff.
So Rambo says, when will Custodies be back on the channel? Not seen them in a while. So when we had Custodies on the channel, that's because I was very lucky that Winters lent me his whole 40k Custodies collection because he wasn't really loving them in 40k, and so he lent me the whole army. And then he read the rules for the Custodies and Horus Heresy, and funny old thing, wanted his Custodies army back, which is fine, it's his stuff. So we did give it to him back, and that was a stopgap whilst Brom painted up our Custodies that we have. And I think I believe he's playing Dave B next Friday at Great Hall Gathering with his Custodies, only 1,500 points. So the long and short of my answer, Rambo, is they are coming soon. Brom is painting them up. Unfortunately for you as a Custodies fan, he'll be the one in charge of them. Possible, although I can play them as well. I know how to play Custodies. I have to say it right. Custodies. January are Custodies to do and guard tank first. Fist. Carla, you've been drinking again. Do a permadeath with minis. That'd be cool.
Rhino, you're so funny.
Why? I just seen that too. Well, in Dino Days, wasn't the UK connected to Europe by land? Yes, it was.
I don't think I learnt about this at all in school.
Varita says, no dinosaurs, we live on the Jurassic Coast, Luce.
Liam,
No.
before Luce gets home, big thank you for hosting a legendary string of parties at the pad. My liver needs a break.
Such a good friend.
You're very welcome. You're very welcome, especially since that came through in dollars as well. So you came some way for that party.
Yeah, I know that we live near / on the Jurassic Coast. I don't know why. I think I associate vast land with big dinosaurs because there's more territory.
Because they're big and they need the space to walk around. Is that where we're going with it?
The space, yeah. They need all the space, and we don't have that much space.
Oh, brilliant. Custodians, please, this big one. Yeah, Brom's bringing them. He'll bring them. I'll take a photo of all the messages that you people are putting in chat for Custodians and just send them to Brom. Hey, Cass, welcome, dude. Is he in charge of them because they only get like 5 guys, so he doesn't take until the end of the time to complete his movement phase? Exactly. Did you not notice on Tuesday he had 7 models and they were finished by like 20 past 10? I think that's the first time in history Brom's been finished by 20 past 10. Even if he gets tabled in 3 turns, he somehow manages to make it last 4 hours. York has loads of dinosaur history, early and Middle Ages history, and pub history. I mean, the last one's very interesting.
So
right?
I knew about the Middle Ages, the Vikings, all of that. Was completely blown away by the dinosaur stuff.
Heretic Dave, welcome, dude. Evening all, how you doing, him? I'm doing very well, thank you, sir. We're talking about Model of the Year and why it should be the new Avatar.
And dinosaurs.
And we're talking about dinosaurs as well, yeah. Luce is doing her best to make sure 40k After Dark stays completely fucking random. Yeah. So Model of the Year should definitely be Avatar. And I was showing people how you can right-click, open an incognito, and then it will let you keep voting and keep voting and keep voting. I did that about 40 times for the Avatar, just so you know. That's a record for Brom. It's fucking right as a record, Cass. Absolutely. While we were listing, Joe's painting video series started when? So he was on about last night. I saw him on stream last night for some of the brief clips that I did in fact tune in. I saw him talk about the painting videos because someone asked him and said, I couldn't put them on Liam's channel because they'd ruin his algorithm. I said to him afterwards, if he wants to do painting tutorials, if he wants to come down for a day or two and I'll set up a camera angle and he in the studio, can sit there in the studio under the lighting and do some painting for camera and I'll edit it and we'll put them up. I will happily put painting tutorials on the channel if you guys want them. I've got no problems with that whatsoever. No problems at all. So all it is about planning some, because the one thing I want to do, and I've made this mistake with my shorts to be clear, but the one thing I want to do, if we start the series, we need to have a plan for content. So with my shorts, I made 3, and I haven't actually just sat down and made some more yet, and so there's been a big gap, okay? So with Joe's painting series, if he wants to do that, that's fine. If you go, the first one I'll be painting black armor, cool, okay. So what's the 2nd, 3rd, 4th, and 5th ones? So we can start, even if we just do a mini series of 5 videos, it's better than just one random video, right? There we go. Big shout out Tim Chaser, you fucking absolute legend, for gifting 10 of the finest Liam Dempsey memberships to you beautiful people. Heretic Dave, Jake, Bovine Thunder, Andrew Royal, Dead Inside, Kimmy, New Bitches, Lee Mallion, Minerva T. Kane. All you people get to be members. !Discord. !Discord in chat. Come and join us in the Great Hall Discord server. Come and hang out with all of the beautiful people in there. Tim, what you've also done, Mr. Chaser, at the same time, is you've pushed us over the Christmas goal already. So, sir, you should set me my new Christmas goal. Currently, it's set to end on Christmas Day. So don't say like 600 because that just won't happen. Right?
Laura says, Luce, did you go up Clifford's Tower in York? It made my knees wobble. I did go up Clifford's Tower, but the thing that made my knees wobble was the Minster Tower. I think I did 500 steps.
I thought I made your knees wobble.
Fucking thing. Honestly. I think that's a punishment in itself if you get sent up the bastard tower to go and clean it.
Amazing.
The view is the highest point in York and it is beautiful. But those steps, and because it's an old tower, the steps are kind of like uneven triangles. Each step is slightly different.
My liver and head still haven't recovered from that rager. PSA never fly hungover, also custodies.
Custodies. What a rager. 300. I like it, Tim. Go Spartan.
Yeah, so, and I think it gets slightly tighter as you get towards the top, and then the steps get taller. So that, although it was beautiful, that was really, really hard to go all the way up, because there's no windows, so you can't get your bearings of how high up you are yet, and it's getting colder and colder. And then the crypt, as you go down, I nearly fell down the crypt because of the jelly legs. So that one was a knee wobbler.
Carl says #week off fun. I appreciate that, Carl, by the way. You guys have already done some amazing, like, I think I talked on Wednesday, Luce. Was it Wednesday? I think I talked about Wednesday about I'm actually going to try and take a week off this year.
You should. Actually come away from that computer.
So I knew already that during the Christmas week we wouldn't be doing game streams because it's not fair of me to ask Joe or Paddy or Brom to come and do a game stream during Christmas week. It's just not fair. And quite frankly, I wouldn't ask them. And if I did ask them, I would fully expect them to say, fuck off, it's Christmas.
Yeah.
So I was never going to ask them. So I was already not going to do game streams. So what I was going to do, however, was replace them with Talking Head streams. I was like, well, that means I'm going to be streaming like Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, all in front of the camera. With the exception of obviously the actual Christmas days, etc., etc. So I was looking at the calendar and I was like, do you know what? Maybe, because my birthday's on the Saturday, so maybe from like the Wednesday beforehand, we'll do a 40k show on the Wednesday, and then the Thursday, perhaps, we'll go off.
Yeah.
And then we'll actually have a whole week of no streams. And I'll actually have a week off and just enjoy Christmas with the kids. And I was like, the problem is, because of the way the channel works in terms of revenue, etc., I was wildly nervous by it. And since then, these guys have been fucking incredible.
Amazing.
They've been amazing. Like, we had, I'm going to call some people out. So Carl super chatted £90 tonight for Week Off Fund. On Wednesday, Big Bad Kai, who I've seen in chat tonight, super chatted £250 for the Week Off Fund.
I saw that.
Like I said to you, three people this week have gifted, three separate different people have gifted 50 memberships, not just John McArdle for a change, which is fucking amazing. Absolutely amazing. So genuinely, for those of you that have done that, I think we won't quite make the difference up, but it's just made me a bit calmer. So thank you. Like, I genuinely mean it. Thank you so much. It really means the world, because the streaming is my most favorite thing in the world to do. The problem is you need to be live to generate revenue. So when I have the concept of taking a week off, and I want to do it more often, not like, I don't want to be like fucking Hellstorm or Vanguard Tactics where I'm taking every other week off, but like once every 6 months have a week off would be quite nice. In the summertime, if I have a week off, I would imagine people like Joe and Brom and Paddy would be like, we'll run the streams, the game streams, because they like doing it, which is fine.
Yeah.
But at Christmas time, I'm never going to ask them to come away from their families to hang out, do a stream from my revenue, because that would be a horrible thing to ask them to do. What if they were relying on streaming to get out of family dinners, says Russ?
That's
true.
That's true.
They can still say they're streaming, Lehman, right? Because I'd imagine their families won't be tuning in, so they can just say they're streaming and fuck off to the pub for the night, right? What about some AOS streams with a lad?
You'll have to be another sort of brigadier again.
I wouldn't. I wouldn't put him on stream at 9. to be fair, Tim. He wants my eldest, who is currently 9, 10 next month. If you say to him, "What do you want to be when you grow up?" he says, "I want to be a YouTuber." And he spoke to me in the past about, because he likes his video games, when can I make my own channel? I'm like, not what's your 9?
Yeah.
Like 14, 15, I'd consider it. 9, not a chance.
We did a whole like mental health. That was one of our topics before we sort of broke up for our Christmas break. And I thought, we all know when kids watch way too much YouTube, the American accent comes in and the constant narration of anything they're doing, and then just how they sort of congratulate themselves at video games.
Yeah.
When you're like, well,
self-affirmation is one of the things that
Yeah.
annoys me the most. He'll stand there playing games. He'll be like, "I'm so fucking awesome." I'm like, "You're actually shit."
but we actually talked about why the BBC and why CITV have heavily regulated kids' cartoons, and then when you compare those cartoons to YouTube content, and then can you see how different they are and how do they make you feel? And he came back with me saying that he's more likely to walk away from the BBC or CITV to go and play Lego than if he was to be watching YouTube.
Yeah, interesting, isn't it?
So we did a whole like dopamine thing around that. That was a really good week, actually.
Yeah, I mean, to some extent, for children's-based content, YouTube has become more regulated in the recent
Kids
5
YouTube
years.
has.
Yeah, than it ever has been before. There's still some grey areas. But on the whole, it's better than it ever was. Actual YouTube is just not regulated at all. And I kind of need it to stay that way. I have a bot that says, "Like the stream, you shits."
Yes,
I kind of
it's
need
still
to,
there.
I need it to stay, like, and I had to come up with a different swear word for each new bot.
No.
So that's why
No.
chat is, like, chat you fucks or kids don't. If you fuckers don't
No.
chat, my kids don't eat.
No, because the kids do eat.
Because they keep super chatting.
No.
It's true.
Please take that one off, at least. Take that one off. Take it off.
The other one is exclamation mark gift memberships and cheap dicks can enjoy it too. or
No,
something
well,
like that.
that's just got your name written all over it. But my kids, you can't make those by yourself. So by association, it looks like
Excuse me.
I support that bot.
Excuse me, in 2022, if a single man wanted to make 2 children, he probably could.
No, he couldn't.
It's allowed.
No, he couldn't.
Yep.
No. One person cannot make a child.
Well, it's 2022, they can.
You need 2 things to make a child. Please take it off.
No. Right, up at 5 night all. Thank you, Mr. Sven Haley, for joining us. I'm very lucky. I take Feb and August off every Friday. Still don't get time for motivation to play. Fucking hell, Kai, I want your job. Take the whole of August and February off, and you do, what the fuck do you do?
I think Kai does something with cars.
Why?
I don't know. That's my
That's a stab.
shot
That's a
in the
random
dark.
stab
Yeah.
in the dark.
I think he does something with cars.
What do you do, Kai? Give memberships so the cheap dicks can join in. See, look at that.
That one's yours. That's got your name written all over it. You can keep that one.
I made all of them.
The other one,
I'm so proud of them.
no.
And I guarantee that there'll be random people that will tune into the stream that haven't seen it before. They'll see that bot and they'll just turn off in disgust. And quite frankly, if they turn off in disgust, I don't want them here anyway. Sorry, Lisa, but we love the new bots. Let them stay, says the Colonel.
No.
YouTube content. Compare them to Captain Pugwash, Rainbow, Johnny Bravo, and Ren and Stimpy. None of that would ever be allowed now. No, exactly. My day off this year is Great Hall Gathering, says Carl. Oh, can't wait to hang out with you people at Great Hall Gathering. Can't wait. Can some pink horror guide me in Discord? If you're in Discord, Voland, check out hashtag welcome to the server, and it will tell you how to link your YouTube account to your Discord account. And then people like Will and Cass and Dave and Tim are all in there, and I'm sure they'll all be able to help you out, man. Keep the bots.
Iestin says, Mary didn't need help. She had a virgin birth, Luce.
Exactly.
Okay. That's what I will say to that. Okay.
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 Of course she was a virgin.
Yeah.
Met plenty of those in Coventry, didn't we, babe? But
Nope.
Liv, if you were half okay, you could make a child on your own. Lucy's wrong. If you're half orc, sorry, not half okay. I thought you were just saying you're not even half okay. You're not even half okay.
Yeah.
I invest money for people. Fucking hell, do you want to invest some of mine? I'll give you some money to invest for me, Kai.
Oh, I so thought he was something to do with cars. For some reason.
Right, chat. There's 132 people in chat, right? If we all put £100 in, Kai can invest it for us. And
Okay.
he'll return it tenfold within 6 months, is what I've heard. I've just seen Mandy's 2 chats. Amazing.
And this is why it needs to come off. I feel like there's genuine concern in chat. Please take it off.
No, it's the best. It's the best. Life's too fucking short. We're all here to have fun. Bollocks to it. Too many people get upset and triggered about this sort of shit. Can't make a direct gathering. Got to be careful with the money because my wife and I are away for New Year's. I hope you really enjoy your New Year's. I stop work next Thursday. Plan to paint.
I'm only doing this for the children.
Plan to paint every day for what was that until I missed that every day till New Year. That sounds amazing as well. Quite serious question. When will you play Whitzy on camera? Probably sometime in the New Year.
Wait, does the dog starve too?
No, man.
See? Genuine concern now.
No.
Please take it off.
No.
Or make a new bot of Luce has nothing to do with this.
That's not how it works in this house. The dog basically sits at the top of the tree in terms of how well it's treated
Yes, she does.
as an individual in this household.
Yeah.
It goes like dog, Luce, the plants, the garden, the allotment, probably, housework, maybe kids.
How rude.
And then me right at the bottom. That's the 3 blinks. That's the signal, right?
That was a terrible signal.
Right. That's how it goes. Christianity, one woman's lie about an affair that got out of hand. Yeah, we don't touch religion, right?
That's why we say, okay.
Okay. My other option would be to drink a large amount of alcohol and split into two Liam's similar cells and amoebas. But yeah, well.
It's Christmas. I can't have children starving. Days.
This is why we have the super chat bot.
No. See, now it's turning into a whole thing.
No, it is turning into a thing. We're a fan of that.
Before you know it, there'll be some kind of Christmas #1 by bloody Bob Geldof. No. Take it off.
Sorry, you need to invest circa 1 million. What about if I have £100, Kai? What about if I have £100? What will that get me? I'm not even sure I have that, quite frankly. So, if I can give you 10, can you get it to 100 and then we'll invest that? Right? How does that work? Bob not. Fucking hell, I haven't seen that for ages. Agree. Bot for loose. Hashtag loose bot.
No.
We should do
Well, okay, loose bot of I have nothing
Once
to do.
I have children, I will start streaming to feed them. You have shown me the way.
It's the only way, Mandy. It's the only way. I believe in you. Okay, or stream. I should do exclamation mark loose.
Yeah, exclamation mark loose, and the bot says I have nothing to do with the bots. That's all Liam.
Carl says, get super chatted, Rich Kai. No, he does, Carl. We have to tell him to stop. Okay? Kai is a legend. So, but I hit 1 billion, kicks reptilian. One day's gunning for a zillion. I think now I've got Matthew's typing lyrics in.
It's poetry. It's poetry.
I want Kai to tell me what I'm going to get for £100. Because I could take it out of the eldest money tin and invest it.
No.
No risk then, is it?
There's not 100 in there.
Kai says I have a child that needs feeding also. Exactly. If loose super chats cash monies, would you take the bot off? No, Carl. We've been through this with her before when she started to become a member of the channel. Like, what are you doing? You're literally paying £5 just to give YouTube 30%.
Well, YouTube needs maintaining.
No, it doesn't make sense. You're taking £5 that we've earned and then giving me like 70% of it back.
It's fine.
It's not fine.
But then if I just give you a £5, will you take it off?
No.
So I tried chat. He's not interested.
It's a cool bot.
I have nothing to do with it.
It's a cool bot. All right, just accept it.
How much fruit have the boys had this week? How much
I don't like this
vegetables
question.
have the boys had?
I don't like this question.
Have they had a yogurt at all?
Yeah, they've had 2 yogurts each.
2 each?
Yeah.
Every day?
No, 1 today, 1 yesterday.
Oh, okay. That's it?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I let them pick their menu for the week. I was like, Mum's away, the boys will play. So I was like, right, you can pick your menu for the week. Okay, so Monday, for lunch, we had a bacon sandwich because that's what they wanted.
Amazing.
And for dinner, we had hot dogs and French fries because that's what they wanted.
Sounds good.
Okay, so in that regards, they were full of tomato sauce, which is a vegetable, tomato, right?
It's
and
actually a
then,
fruit, but go on.
same thing. On Tuesday, I was like, okay, what do you want today? So for lunch, we had
Bacon sandwich?
a bacon sandwich. Yeah,
Okay,
absolutely.
yeah, all
and then for
right.
dinner, we had pizzas from Morrison's. They had vegetables on them, like peppers and shit.
Right.
Onions.
Not
Yeah, same
not
thing.
quite.
Vegetables, healthy. Okay. And then Wednesday, I was like, what do you want today? Guess what we had for lunch?
A bacon sandwich?
Bacon sandwich. This is genuine. This is true, chat, by the way, as well. This is true. And then on the evening, we had burgers. Now, I did bust out some lettuce for the burgers.
Busted out. Did Ben have lettuce?
No.
Did James have lettuce?
Yes.
Oh, did you have lettuce?
He didn't have it in his burger. He just ate it like a feral rabbit. I had lettuce in my burgers because I was like, at that point, I was like, I'm sorry, boys. I need something fucking green. I need to eat something green, right? I also, they wanted more French fries. They had more French fries. And I chopped up some fucking peppers and ate them because I was like, I need to taste something fresh at this point because I feel like I might die by the end of the week.
You could get gout.
So yesterday, lunch,
Bacon sandwich?
no.
Oh.
I know. Mixed it up yesterday. Lunch, we went to Morrison's because James wanted an ultimate breakfast. That breakfast comes out up twice the size of him.
That's been on his Christmas list since, I think, October. He asked me about it. He said, when we go on Christmas break, can we please go over to Morrison's and get an ultimate breakfast one day? And I was
So,
like, yeah, sure.
So we had an ultimate breakfast. And in the evening, I actually made them a normal plate of supper, which was sandwiches. And that's when they had their first half of an apple each and yogurt, etc.
Okay.
Today, they had a similar lunch again. And then dinner, you joined us.
So when they get rickets, I can send the GP firmly at your door.
James had lots of cherries.
Cherries?
Yeah, cherries.
Actual cherries?
No, the ones out of Tang Fastics.
No. I was going to say, where did you get cherries from this time of year? With the stones in as well. Like, how? That didn't annoy him?
John says cider is fruit, wine is fruit. Nurgle Matthew says fruit. We had cake and cookies. Exactly. Got to give him apples. It will be failure. I've just had a wedge of money I can invest, says Carl. I mean, it depends on what you talk about investing. Invest in the channel. I mean, you can do that. Lasagna is the way to go. I'm hearing lunch and dinner. I'm not hearing anything about breakfast. Typically, chocolate pillows is their breakfast of choice,
Yeah.
Mandy. Fucking bacon power, says Frederick. Sounds to me like he starved them, says Mandy. Logic. Fruit ferments. Beer is fermented. Therefore, beer is fruit. Therefore, I get plenty of fruit weekly, says Yorkshire. Exactly. I'm positive bacon is one of your 5 a day, says Tim. Yes, it is. Also, it's pretty much my diet every week, says Ozzy. 1 week without fruit and veg won't hurt, says Keith. Bacon is superfood. Fact. Yes, it is.
Super salty.
Christopher says, my inner chef is screaming. You don't want to come to this house when I'm in charge then. You absolutely don't need to come to this house. But because Mummy was away, I just genuinely said to them, look, you can have whatever you want. Like for lunch and dinner, well, within reason. If he'd have asked for a Domino's every day at that fucking cost, he'd have been told to fuck off. But I said, within reason, if we can get it from Morrison's, you can have almost whatever you want every day. They've loved it.
I see what you've done now. Now I'm home. Now I have to be the Grinch.
Yeah, tomorrow when you start feeding them broccoli, they'll be like, oh, I wish you'd gone on it again.
And when I go, right, it's time to eat a banana
Yeah.
and yogurt.
There's no bananas in there. They've all gone.
Oh, so they ate them?
Yeah, bananas are all gone.
Okay.
The apples are all gone, I think.
Really?
Yeah.
What about the oranges?
No, they won't touch them. We've got more oranges than an orangery.
An orangery.
There's so many fucking oranges. We don't need any more oranges. Dad 101 with Liam. Exactly, John. Yeah, I want Liam to look after me, says Carl.
After hearing that report, you obviously need this more than I do. Feed those children.
Oh, thank
This
you,
is
Mandy.
becoming
Love
a
you.
problem.
Is Terry's chocolate orange one of the 5 a day? Yes.
No.
Yep.
No.
Yes, it is. If Tangfastic cherries can count,
They don't.
they do.
They don't.
They absolutely do. David Butler, what was the food like when you went and met Dave from Mini Wargaming? It was right. I mean, we ate out quite frequently. I think we had dinner at Dave's house twice, which was really nice. Really good food, actually, on the whole. Try the carnivore diet. It's awesome. What's the carnivore diet? I feel like I'm already on that diet. Luce used to try and make me eat a vegetarian meal once a week.
Yeah.
And what happened, Luce?
You'd eat it,
Yeah.
and then you'd spend the rest of the evening pissing and moaning about how it was vegetarian
And how hungry I was.
and how hungry you were, even though it was covered in cheese and it was stodge.
And Luce
You shouldn't have been
realised
hungry.
that on vegetarian days, I ended up eating 2 dinners because I was still hungry. And so we don't do vegetarian nights anymore. We just have meat nights. Would you rather have to eat a full 5 a day every day forever or give up bacon? Well, I just eat 5 a day. I actually quite like fruit, to be fair.
Yeah, because bacon, the salt, would eventually...
Yeah, I'm a big fan of fruit. This is what I'm saying. When it got to Wednesday, I was like, I'm putting lettuce on your burger, James, because I need to eat green. I need to eat something that's not fucking meat that's fried, basically.
Yeah.
Because I'm actually a real big fan of fruit and veg. But I just went for favourite dad mode.
Yeah, see, that's gonna cost me now. Horrible.
I'm making biscuits and gravy for dinner tonight. What's biscuits and gravy? I mean, it sounds nice because it's got gravy in it. Yogurt and cereal is a breakfast for a guardsman. Yeah. Would you... Oh, we've done that on your show. I love vegetables as rich gravy. I miss apples, says Captain. You miss apples? You still live in the UK.
Do you know what I was really good at eating in the morning, but now I can't really face breakfast first thing in the morning. I used to do the overnight oats.
Yeah, with the yogurt and the oats
Yeah,
and stuff.
and that was really nice. But now all of a sudden I can't really look at food before 9:30.
I ate a couple of kiwis one day. Thursday.
Yeah.
Thursday I ate a couple of kiwis when they had their half an apple. I wouldn't recommend eating vegetarians, but I'd have thought it would be filling. Maybe try a fat vegetarian if you can find one. Meat and dairy products only. It's awesome. Steak and eggs for breakfast takes a bit of getting used to.
I don't know
You
if
can
I
get that in
could.
the US and in Canada, can't you? We went for breakfast with Dave one morning, and you could have steak at a breakfast place.
A steak for breakfast.
Uh-huh.
No.
Uh-huh. I'm all about that life. Sounds amazing. Can't eat them without some pretty bad consequences. Luce, when you give him Veggie Day, did he get down on all fours and start making weird coughing noises and then throwing up on the rug corner with his tongue stuck out?
Oh, it was very dramatic. Yeah.
It was actually pretty dramatic.
Yeah.
Hey, Liberty Fires. Welcome, dude. Welcome. Oh, stop the gifting now, people. Now we need to stop now. No more gifting. We're done for Friday.
Yeah.
Sausage gravy sounds amazing. We're done gifting for Friday, okay? That's it. We're done.
Garibaldi count.
They have gone through 258, 263. They have gone through 2 packets of Haribo each over the course of the week.
Garibaldi count as one of your 5 a day.
Yeah, should do. Absolutely. They've gone through... They've actually gone through quite a lot. James, on Monday when we went shopping, James had a whole Texas barbecue pot of Pringles.
He loves Pringles.
He's the only one who ate any of them, and you'll notice that they're all gone.
Yeah.
But he did get the last few today, so I've made them last for 5 days. 1 pot. It's all right, right? No, stop it, Liberty Fires. Stop it. Stop it.
Ah, eggy bread. Breakfast for me is eggy bread, bacon, and smoked salmon. Ooh, fancy pants. Eggy bread's amazing.
If you have just been gifted a membership from the Amazing Liberty Fires...
Steak and eggs or at least some meat is a staple in the US. Lol, don't get me started on the blueberry pancakes with syrup.
Oh, I love that stuff as well. If you have just been gifted a membership by Liberty Fires, say thank you to him in chat. Make sure you get yourselves in Discord. Exclamation mark Discord. Come and join us in the Great Hall. Ben your dick, just because you knew that would change me to 269.
Chicken and waffles are a nice breakfast meal. Do you mean potato waffles or like batter waffles, Mandy? Because I'm not sure.
There's definitely going to be a cultural divide right here.
Yeah.
100%.
One of them is a sort of pudding, and one of them is not.
You cannot stop me to the Captain Mandarins. Exclamation mark Discord, come and join us, all you brand new members. Come and join us in the Great Hall. It's a great place.
For a bag of apples.
Thank you so much, Carl, for my bag of apples for £2. I think that probably doesn't get us a bag of apples down here, actually, does it?
What, for £2?
Yeah.
Depends what kind of apples.
Nice ones.
No.
Black pudding. Oh, love black pudding. Love black. Liberty Fires, stop it. Rings Gravity, stop it. Liam says, oh, wow, I made it to a stream. Welcome, dude.
Oh, okay, so Mandy says battered waffles. So chicken and battered waffles.
Oh, hang on.
I don't know. That's a pudding over here. You do that and then put ice cream and syrup on it.
Exclamation mark Discord, come and join us. Yorkshire Hammer, how come you can't get yourself a fucking membership right now? You must have had gifted memberships turned on. Thank you, Liberty Fires, by the way. 15 gifted memberships from Liberty Fires, you're amazing. 1 extra from Captain Ben Mannerings, and then 5 more from Wins Gravity. You're all incredible people. Thank you so much. Means a lot to us. But get yourself, like, if you've been gifted a membership, please, 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 please get yourself in Discord. Come and join us in the Great Hall. Tim's just dropped the link, exclamation mark Discord. It's a fucking incredible place full of legends. Is that 85 new members, Christopher? No. More, just. But come and join us in Discord because it's full of amazing people. Come and join us on our members-only streams because it's full of amazing people, right? Liberty, no.
Naughty.
No.
We need to put Liberty in a timeout.
I think I might have to ban him from the channel for a period of time. Because he's just gifted 25 memberships now, and that's going to cost him a fortune.
Yeah.
Which is bad. Stop it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. They've all been taken as well. Oh, you fucking pack of cunts, honestly. I don't know why I do it. We don't know why we do it.
Ooh, just for fun, what would be both of your death row meals?
Chinese takeaway. Oh my fucking god, pack it in, you lot.
Oh, I don't know what mine would be.
So Chris gifted 5, then Carl gifted 20. So Carl gets to pick the new total, and then Tim gifted 5, and I think they've all gone. So that's 30. So that's 290, 320, 319.
I think my death row meal would be carbonara.
Carl of Hodgie, you need to pick me a new total. But stop doing it to me, by the way, people. You just cost me another fucking £100. Fuck's sake. Although we have sniped most of the grey names now. We have sniped so many grey names, it's unbelievable. I'm surprised YouTube is still giving them away. Right. So, I have already got the giveaway bot active. Which means that everybody who's been chatting's in with a chance. So the giveaway bot's still active. At 11 o'clock, just after Lucy's fact of the night, because that will be back, I'll do a £100 giveaway.
I don't know.
You've got 12 minutes, Lucy. It's fine.
A York fact.
Chinese sweet and sour chicken was almost my last meal before tour. Chinese takeaway, absolutely. Absolutely.
2 ribeye steaks, 6 eggs twice a day. Strength training goes mental.
Oh, that sounds amazing.
6 eggs. That's
2
a
ribeye
lot.
steaks, 6 eggs twice a day. Strength training goes mental. That sounds. Oh, I want that.
I can't
Kebab?
even get through 2 eggs. No, thank you. I can't even get through 2 eggs.
Kai, thank you. You shouldn't. I can't. You shouldn't have done that though after Wednesday stream, Kai. Although I can now reinvest that £100, Kai. Well, how can we invest it? We've now got it to reinvest. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Hi, Lurker, says nobody. Welcome, dude. Wait, how does that work? They buy members and it costs you money. Heck, I ain't ever gonna monetize. Grim Duckson, it's very simple. We put a rule on the channel a long time ago. One night, randomly, we hit 100 new members in a stream, which is incredible. And I didn't think it would happen very, very often. So what I said was a rule. If you guys are going to keep being generous enough to gift and therefore give people the chance to come and hang out in Discord and see the members only content free of charge, in the hope that those people then go, this is amazing, we actually want to keep being members, what I would do is if we ever hit 100 members in a stream again, I would gift a £100 voucher as a giveaway. Typically it'll be a Games Workshop voucher. If you're in the UK or Europe, we can do Element Games because it will go a little bit further, but I'll gift a £100 voucher to say thank you. Now, when you think about it, 100 new members at $4.99, even with YouTube's cut, is financially worth more to me, even after tax, than the £100 voucher that I'm giving away. It's worth even more to me if those people decide to keep their own memberships and stick around, which is why I decided to do it. The problem is, these fuckers now see it as a challenge to get me to give away £100. So if an individual gifts 5 memberships and they win a £100 voucher, they've actually made more money than they've paid for in the first place. So there's that chance as well. Now, all that means is that you just have to chat now in like I think I've got the bot set to the last 15 minutes, which means at the point which I draw at 11, anyone who's chatted since 2:45, 15 minutes. Anybody who's active at 11 within the last 15 minutes will be gifted, will be in with a chance of winning the members only giveaway. Okay. I don't want to say it, but thank you, Caldar Pugrego. I don't like saying it. Whereas I need to update it with one more because we've got to go to 320. Did Carl of Hodgie give us a new total? There was too much gifting going on. There's too much gifting going on. Welcome to all the new members. Thank you, people. Thank you so much. You're all legends. I love you dearly. Ryan Harrison. Mental. This is mad. Yes, it is. Very mad. Very, very mad indeed. Carl, where are you? Did you give me a new total, sir? I need to come and find you. Where are you? Carl of Hodgie. 12 eggs. That's not a total. Where are we? Carl. 370. Okay. Cool. We did get a new total from you. 370. There we go. Thank you so much. The Christmas goal. I only started it at like 250. Look at you, beautiful people. Amazing. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Dang, Skippy finally made a stream after months. I'm even building models, and you're all reminding me I'm supposed to be making dinner instead. Nah, fuck dinner. Fuck dinner. I'm so hungry after all this food chat. I love food chat. I could talk food for ages, actually. Thanks to generous givers. Yeah, absolutely. You guys are amazing. Thank you so much. Lucy's currently scrabbling through her book for a nice fact.
I've got one.
No, it's not yet. You're early.
No.
I know how keen you are to get into our bed.
Well, I wasn't sure about a York fact, and then Al said, you've got a York fact. Where are you? Can't find him. It was something like, women on their own in York are odd, apparently.
That is a fact.
It was only when I was eating. If I was walking around and shopping, it looked normal. It was only when I was eating that it looks odd, apparently.
I don't understand, though. I've never been approached when I'm eating on my own.
That's because you look like a ravenous caveman when you eat. Nobody wants to approach you.
That's not fair. The only thing I remember when we first went to a very posh restaurant and you looked at me entirely and utterly put out and confused. There was more than one set of knife and fork.
Yeah.
Like, let's just start on the outside and work in.
Why is there so much
Why are there different shapes and stuff?
Just lick it and put it down again. Why are you making more washing up for?
Are you people weird air fryers or traditional pan people? Pan people. Captain Manning's pan people. Only problem is the food bill is about £900 a month. Yeah, that's a lot. Sky, we can't do that right now. Someone inspire me for a new 40k army. Sold everything 2 months ago for the mortgage and need to start again. What sort of things do you like, Ryan? What sort of play style do you like? What sort of plays are best Friday ever, says Rinse Gravity. Yeah, I love you people. You people are my people. I don't know if you know this yet. I don't know if you accept this or not, but you're my people now. That's a fact. Someone to paint me one of the many armies I have would be nice for free. Well, what do you want painted, Carl? You've gifted enough memberships. We might help you out a little bit.
Matthew Clare Music says, in fairness, people eating in a restaurant on their own in the north is unusual.
Oh, amazing. It's because the next comment, drinking on your own is absolutely how you spend every day, but eating is not common. That got me, that second comment. What was I going to say? All those people, though, who do gift loads.
Waving hand.
Fucking Forrest Gump. All those people who do gift loads, I'm very, 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 very grateful. Very, 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 very grateful. However...
No one ever approached me either. Now I feel ugly. Thanks, Luce.
I'm just, it's just how I've...
What she said, Mandy, was that basically you look like a ravenous caveman.
Yeah.
That's what she said.
Yeah.
So those of you that have gifted loads, people like your Carls and stuff, consider, if you will, maybe looking at Thane memberships and stuff in the future, just because you get something back for that at least. Although you do get the pleasure of gifting loads of people memberships when you do big gifts. If you're a Thane, you do get access to the Only Thanes WhatsApp chat, where we get pictures of Joe's naked feet. No, I'm joking. But there is behind-the-scenes chat on the Only Thanes. We do talk on WhatsApp, and I'm probably more active in there than I am in other places. If you're an Acer, you still get access to that. You get free event tickets and stuff as well. So consider it. Just because I'm very conscious that you're giving loads to us, which I'm very grateful for. I just like it when you guys get something back as well. But I know this is a 40k stream, but I'm actually getting to AOS. Liberty Fires. Liberty Fires. We did this earlier. You missed it. Don't you worry, mate. It's the name of the return of Luce when she asks me about the food habits the boys have had. This particular.
What's that?
Legion of Grief.
Oh, nice.
See how she doesn't deny it. You really want me as one of your people? War Master Will, I 100% want you as one of my people. That's a fact. Any man who can go to a GT, play 5 games, and get 5 favourite game votes is definitely one of my people. I've pretty much collected all at times that maybe Black Templars. What are they like these days? They're okay. They're not bad. Got a beautiful model range these days, right? And the new model range, which came out recently-ish, is so amazing. It's so good. But it's... The play style is okay, but Marines in general are in a bit of a tough spot. So it depends on how much competitive you want to do and how hardcore you want to play. If you just want to have fun. If you just want to have fun, Templars is a great choice. Tim says, so I should drop down to Thanes. Is that right? No. You stay where you are, Tim. If you're in the chat and you're a Thane or an Acer, like a Tim or a Cass and people like that, tell the others how amazing it is, right? I have loads of Neon Sprue Ghosts if you want them. I would love them. Let me know what you want for them. I'm planning on Soulblight Gravelords as well, but lots of Vampires and Blood Knights. That sounds incredible. I think I'll go Squigs if I want OS. Hashtag AOS meta. Come on, let's do it. What is WhatsApp exactly, says Riz Gravity. WhatsApp is a messaging system that is owned by Facebook and Meta. It's like text messaging service, basically. But so you use your mobile phone, you log in, and then you can create group chats and stuff. WhatsApp group chats is just a thing in the UK, right? Everyone's in a WhatsApp group chat.
I prefer the WhatsApp group chat to the Messenger group chat because you can treat WhatsApp like a notice board, so you don't have to keep repeating yourself. You can just put it in the group description.
Yeah, and you can also, yeah, so you use WhatsApp group chat for like the TOs and stuff as well, don't you? So, if I got the Squigs box, they're dead cute, says Laura. Black Templars look great. Shame they're bloody Space Marines. Templars don't need a lot of love. They're a topish range for Space Marines. They are true. It's all Space Marines that need a little love, but somehow not too much to make bloody Needles overpowered. Yeah, absolutely. Mr. 305, it would be amazing to chat to this gentleman on the reg, says Mr. 305. Thank you, man. What a hero. I've been picking up gits for a while. Now I have 120, not counting Squigs and Trolls. Amazing. Tim, it's so good. The reach rounds are out of this world. From Joe, I might add. Not from me, right? Not from me.
Are we ready?
That's cool. It's not quite yet. Oh, we are about there, actually. Did you ever get around to adding exclamation mine to the bots? Not yet, Vex. I actually do need to do that.
Oh, yeah, you do.
I keep forgetting about that. But we are at that illustrious time of the night, just before the giveaway, where we get, and you missed this on Wednesday, we tried it again, but she didn't really try that hard. Here we go.
The Romans sometimes used powdered mouse brains as toothpaste. It's in here.
That sounds like bollocks.
It's in here.
Powdered mouse brains.
Yeah. What do you think they called it? What do you think the marketing was for that? For squeaky clean teeth.
Fuck off.
I'm having that one. I'm having that one. That's my one good thing.
That's your
funny
best.
thing.
That's your best joke in 2022. That. That's amazing.
For squeaky clean teeth.
I don't. Oh my lord. Anyway, that is a loose fact, which means I get to draw the giveaway. We have plenty of people eligible for the giveaway. We're going to roll it. Ready. Where's the roll it button? Where's it gone? I've lost the roll it button. Oh, here it is. I found it. Bang. Pickle Nick. Pickle Nick, are you out there? Pickle Nick has won himself a £100 voucher. Look at that. Nightbot posts it. Pickle Nick. So you can tell that I haven't randomly selected it. Carl of Hodgie, there you go. In Discord, there will now be open to you a thread that will give you a WhatsApp chat link, and you press that link and it will drop you in our WhatsApp chat. Come and join us, man. Come and hang out with us. Is this why we say cheese when we smile?
Cheese.
It was a good joke. I'll give you that one. It was a good joke.
That's my one funny thing I say all year.
Paul McLaughlin just said so funny. I just fell off my chair. Pick best joke, fair play, says Kai. Yeah, it was good. I'll give you that one. I'll give you that one, Liz. Yeah. Don't expect any more this year, though, people.
Yeah,
right?
okay.
I hold 12 months yet before the next
Done.
one. So, Pickle Nick, if you're out there, or if you watch this on demand, if you've already left the chat, please reach out. Either DM me on Discord if you remember. He says, fuck, I wasn't expecting that. So you are here. You can either DM me on Discord, you legend, or you can email me, liam@deploymentzone.tv, and I will sort you out a voucher as well. If you're in the UK or Europe, let me know, and I will sort it out for Element, so your money goes a little bit further. If you're in another country, don't fear. I will do currency conversion, which is actually probably quite bad for you nowadays with the value of the pound. But I'll do currency conversion, and you'll get a voucher of equivalent value, right? Perfect. I've seen that you've won, so hopefully you've heard that, and you'll reach out to me. All right? Perfect. So, heads up, people. Unfortunately, this Sunday, there's no Sunday stream. I know. After all the fucking super chat and stuff, you're all gutted and annoyed at me for this. However, on Sunday, weather permitting right now, we are taking the children to Legoland here in the UK as a massive well done for all their schooling-based efforts over the course of the last 12 months. As I'm sure most of you know, we homeschool the children. They've put in so much effort. They've worked so hard and they've come on so far. We're taking them for a little Christmas trip to Legoland and staying in the Legoland Hotel on Sunday night. And it's not open on Monday, so we've got it cheap, which is win, right? That's why we're going in December when it's -6 because it's fucking cheaper, basically. So we'll be doing that on Sunday. So there won't be a stream, I'm afraid. However, normal service will resume on Tuesday with another members-only game. And then Wednesday, we've got the next 40k show. Thursday, another stream. And then Friday, this time next week, there's no 40k After Dark. You know why?
Next Friday.
Yeah.
What's the date next Friday?
The 16th of December.
Oh.
So next Friday, there's no 40k After Dark. Why? Because we will be in Element Games in Stockport, ready for the Great Hall Gathering, which is taking place on the Saturday. And so we'll be in the bar. And anybody who's local, if you have a ticket for the Saturday night, you can come and join us for a beer at Stockport on Fridays. We all get ready for Christmas. Okay. We probably need to start thinking about writing that fucking quiz.
No, you took it off me.
No, I didn't.
Yes, you did.
You said, let me do it.
Right, chat, this is where you need to pull through for me now. I have heard him, which means I know you have heard him, take ownership of